Asheville's downtown has seen its fair share of headlines about crime, but does the data match the perception?
News 13's Elijah Skipper breaks down the past 5 years of data, showing where the city has made real gains and where challenges remain.
If we want to live in one of the greatest cities in the country, we have to keep the safety up.
According to 5 years of Asheville police data obtained by News 13, total arrests are slightly down about 4% since 2020. But that small dip comes with much bigger swings in specific crime categories. Violent crime has dropped 28% since its 2022 peak, from 560 cases to 326 so far this year. That includes assaults, rape, robberies, and homicides, now among the lowest totals since before the pandemic. That drop is driven largely by 41% fewer aggravated assaults since 2022.
Like an altercation happens, and then a shooting happens, and then there's retaliatory shootings that happen. And a lot of times those involve gangs and also the illegal drug trade. And so we have a lot of youth offenders that are involved in that.
Violent incidents involving juveniles are up 21% since 2020 and 5 times higher than their 2021 low. In 2020, APD logged 140 total juvenile crimes. This year, that number is 158, a 13% increase.
It's important, I believe, for the community to come together and find solutions to try to have alternatives for these young folks to be involved in, as far as any kind of enrichment activities.
Property crimes, break-ins, thefts, and vehicle burglaries are now down 26% since 2020. But the bigger change is how many cases get solved. 5 years ago, 9 out of 10 home burglaries were closed. Today, it's closer to 6 in 10. Business break-ins show a similar drop, from 85% solved in 2020 to just 57% this year.
As someone who's had their property broken into, I'd love to see, see that number diminish, right? No one ever wants to show up to work or show up to their house and see it broken into, see things missing, see things destroyed, right? That just, you feel like you've been violated.
At his Wall Street restaurant, Disson seen Asheville change, crediting more police visibility and new community service teams for helping restore a sense of safety downtown.
Think about when you're driving down the road, and you see the blue lights behind you or a police car pull up, you button up, right?
Police data shows more than 1,400 quality of life calls downtown since 2023, everything from trespassing and panhandling to public disturbances. Trespass reports have jumped from 72 in 2023 to 121 this year, up 68%. Disorderly conduct has climbed from 9 in 2023 to 19 this year, a 111% jump. And drug-related reports have more than doubled since 2023, 18 to 40, up 122%.
There are some issues with homelessness. There are issues with mental health and addiction in our community. And I realize that we need more services to help those folks out.
Records show over 3,500 incidents since 2023 involving people listed with no permanent address or a local homeless service location. Since 2023, violent crimes involving those individuals have fallen about 34%. Property crimes are down 13%, and non-criminal contacts like welfare checks are cut nearly in half. But other criminal calls, mostly trespassing and public disturbances, have risen more than 13% in the same time. The Asheville Fire Department's Community Responder Program, launched in 2023, now handles encampments and welfare checks. Police hope to revive their co-responder unit once staffing allows.
And I think once we get that, you're going to see a pretty big drop in whatever's left in our crime. I don't think you're never going to get rid of all of it, right? But we can get back to a place where people feel that they're safe.
In Asheville, Elijah Skipper, News 13.